Judgment is the greatest form of hate, yet you still judge yourself and you judge others. Most people aren't even aware that they're judging people. My entire life, I was not aware that I was so judgmental, and why this was one of the root causes of all of my suffering. Because ultimately, when you judge someone, you're just reflecting your own insecurities onto yourself. And when this really clicked for me was when I was a little boy, right? And I was getting bullied pretty bad. And I started to notice everything that these people said, like they would make fun of me for a certain thing, they had it worse. And that honestly brought me to the conclusion, and it makes sense, it makes complete sense. It brought me to the conclusion that people only judge based on what they are insecure about, right? I think this is important if you want to heal yourself and you want to live a prosperous life. Stop judging yourself. Stop setting expectations on yourself. Stop setting standards on yourself that you know are unrealistic anyway. Standards on other people. I do this a lot. I'll set a standard on somebody, expecting them to do something or act a certain way or be a certain way, knowing that they aren't like that as a person, but it's kind of my insecure side, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wish they would act in a way that I could have never acted in their position if I had been in their position before. In certain cases I have been, and I judge them for it. Why? I don't know. Judge people because we know that we can't fulfill our end that we wish they would be able to accomplish. Like, we see ourselves in everybody. Holy shit. We see ourselves in everybody, right? We definitely do. We see ourselves in everybody. We see a part of ourselves in everybody. And ultimately, I'm not going to get into the deep part of it, like, oh, we're all God, whatever. That's a topic for another day. But when we have that judgment towards other people, we end up judging ourselves, like I just told you. And it's just a perpetual cycle. And ultimately, what does it do? It knocks you down. And it knocks you down even further and further. And you can't build yourself back up. If you're constantly judging yourself directly, like, oh, I'm a fat ass, oh, I'm broke, I can't do this and this, I'm weak, I can't fight, no one likes me, I got no friends. If you keep doing this, you're just reaffirming and reconfirming the fact that this is true. And it just keeps happening and happening to you, right? You need to be able to walk away from it, right? You need to be able to walk away from these thoughts that aren't benefiting you at all, right? Because what is it doing? It's ultimately just breaking you down. If you want to start to make progress in your life, you need to stop like breaking yourself down, because how are you ever going to, learn to love yourself and learn the skills? Like, if you don't love yourself and you're constantly judging yourself, you're not going to have the confidence enough to learn the skills. You're not going to have the confidence enough to learn how to talk to people, how to learn how to love yourself, how to learn how to do all these things that you need to accomplish your goals and to feel happy. Like, how the hell are you going to feel any sort of peace or joy in your life or any sort of resolve if you are constantly hating on yourself? It doesn't make any sense. If you don't like it when other people do it to you, why would you do it to yourself, right? That's just ridiculous. It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. Stop judging yourself. You know what you've been through. We've all been through different shit. Use it to make you who the fuck you are today. Use it to propel yourself into greater success. Use it as fuel. I've talked about this all the time, use your anger towards yourself, towards other people, all your judgments. Use it to your advantage. Use it to build something. Use it for the creative energy, for the inspiration. Judgment is another form of energy, just like I talked about in the video yesterday about anger, right? And it's all about transmuting the energy from anger, whether it be judgment, into another type of energy, a more productive energy, right? I mean, honestly, this is kind of a dumb short video. I mean, I usually say that a lot, but take a moment to reflect. How are you judging yourself? What agreements did you make within your mind growing up, right now, throughout your life, from other people, from yourself, that have been limiting you in your beliefs, in your self-love, and your self-discovery, and even your true potential and your progress. Find these things that you've been judging yourself on subconsciously. And this may be hard to do, and it's kind of hard to think of an example. You know what I mean? It's something you have to dig for, something you have to start becoming self-aware of your actions and self-beliefs. Like, one thing I judged myself on was like talking to people. I used to think, oh, because no one likes me, I'm not able to have people skills to be able to talk good to people, right? To be able to be a good talker to people. But I catch myself and I go actually, knock on doors for my business and I talk to people and I realize, holy shit, I'm actually very good at talking to people. So I immediately kill that judgment, and over time it's no longer a belief, and there's no longer that fear there. There's no longer that hesitation, and therefore it makes that skill of talking to people even greater. That's just one example. There is a shit ton of fucking... What the hell? Anyway. Yeah, like, you just gotta... Like I said, that's all it is finding what you judge yourself about. Why would you want to experience the greatest form of hate known to man, right? It makes no sense at all. Wouldn't you want to love yourself? Wouldn't you want to love yourself? If you're tired of not being loved by others, well, why not give it to yourself? And the second, by the way, you stop judging yourself and you start loving yourself, is the second other people can see it in you, they feel it, and they start to love you as well. It's that simple. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know if you have situations in your life where you're in a shitty mood, you're talking shit on yourself, you hate yourself, and put other people around you all of a sudden, usually people that are nice to you even, they're not liking you that day, they're not treating you the greatest. Or situations where you realize, oh, I'm actually a fucking badass. I actually get shit done. I actually do have skills. Maybe I'm not the greatest person in the world, no one is, but maybe I'm actually a pretty fucking cool, unique, special person. And guess what? You notice that some people start to treat you better, inadvertently. It's the way things work. Like I said, that goes back to we are all reflections of each other. We see reflections of each other in ourselves. So those people, when you're all happy, they see that part of themselves in you about themselves, right? You're just a mirror reflecting it. So why not be the positive mirror for other people as well? I mean, drop the selfish part, This isn't just about you, it's about other people. Why wouldn't you want to be the happy mirror, the good mirror, the positive reflection to the world, rather than the negative, right? Anyway, I think you guys got the point. I'm kind of like at a point where now with these videos where, just to be honest, I'm kind of just like, when I record them, I get an idea and I have this whole thing about it, but I'm just kind of dead, Dead about the ideas. See, I don't know where my mind even goes sometimes. It's early as fuck. And I guess now you guys can just spend some time with me. I guess that's at the end of this video. Sorry, I got distracted. I've seen a sheriff. I thought he was pulling in here. I was like, what the hell? I'm just recording a video. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like that I'm like running out of video ideas. Like, I could talk for days and years and centuries about all of this shit, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I ought to do a podcast for you guys. I feel like I do better in conversations where it's back and forth. I definitely should start a podcast. Maybe with you, Cameron. I know you're watching this. How funny is that, dude? I just called your ass out. We should make a podcast, definitely. Anyway, sorry, you guys, I know you probably already clicked off this video, but if you didn't, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I love you guys. I hope I'm keeping this real and personable for you guys, because I don't want to just be that teacher that do this and this and sign up for my course. Absolutely not. But ironically enough, I do have a course, a couple in one bundle in our school community. I'm not even, if you don't want to, I don't care, but if you do, it's absolutely worth it. And I'm really proud of what I built on there so far. Anyway, I love you guys, and we'll catch you in the next video. VEXED family.